Good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Jesse, and it's a pleasure to be here today. RISQ was only founded in 2016 and already works with some of the top 150 banks in the world. Today, we would like to demonstrate our AI-enabled credit assessment solution for commercial lending. The main challenge is that a commercial credit decision requires lots of data, and collecting and validating this data is typically a manual process, which can take several weeks. Secondly, credit decisions are complex and involve many different departments, so sharing and communicating among each other is another challenge. Third, time to disbursement for a commercial loan can take several weeks, which significantly increases the credit cost for the bank as well as for the applicants. All these challenges make commercial lending difficult to manage, costly, and offer little customer service. Let us show you now how we make this process much more efficient, but also smarter. Let's assume Sadiq Food would like to increase its current credit line by $1 million. For the relationship manager to approve this new credit request, he has to make sure all the data is up to date and there is no missing or stale data. Missing or stale data is indicated by red flags on top of each data card. Yellow means data is incomplete, but it's not critical, for example, an incomplete address. Let me explain at this stage how we use AI here. The main feature is predicting the final credit decision up front. As you can see, this particular credit application has only a 45% chance of being approved, which also would mean it will give it quite a low priority in the approval process. However, our AI tool can also propose to the RM what to do in order to improve the quality of the credit application. For example, by adding a particular type of collateral, or by reducing the credit line to a particular amount, or by collecting very specific information. Last but not least, we use AI to forecast the upcoming approval process, as well as estimate the time to a final credit decision. This makes the process completely transparent, and the RM can communicate an estimated time for the final credit decision back to his customer. Let's come back to the credit application. For the RM now to collect the missing information, he can trigger a questionnaire directly from RISQ. The customer receives a link via a system-generated email, and he can now complete the questionnaire at his own convenience. This has two main advantages. First, we put the customer in charge of data quality and speed of application, as the quicker he replies, the earlier he can expect a correct decision back from the bank. Secondly, it largely reduces operational errors and misunderstandings, as the type of data and format is preset as in the questionnaire, as you could just see. Once the applicant has completed the questionnaire, the RM will receive a real-time notification, and now the data from the questionnaire is directly imported back into RISQ without any further manual intervention. As you can see now, all the data cards are green, and as a result, the AI-calculated probability of approval went significantly up, which also means the credit application has now a higher priority in the approval process than before. We also have now enough data to calculate the score, which is done by sending the data to the integrated CRIF decision engine, which returns back the score and rating in real time. Now, actually, the RM has completed his task and could submit this for further approval. For the sake of this demo and time, we are going to stay on the same user. Actually, now any further user could also see the same data, enhance it further, for example, by collecting a particular report from the customer, a credit bureau report, or a report, a site visit report. I think, Ozan, you just looked out. We have a look at this. So this is the example, for example, of the Dubai Credit Bureau report. And by the way, our tool also reads the content of the report, which means also the machine learning tool or the probability of approval will automatically be updated. Another smart feature we have added is what we call the Newsfeed. The Newsfeed means any user who is part of the approval process, or even outside the approval process, if he has access rights, can now communicate via this integrated chat function, which is linked to a particular credit request. This helps sharing missing information and also avoids rejecting a credit application because of only small information is missing, as all this data which is shared on the chat is stored on the credit file. Let's quickly wrap up. Can you please switch the device? We have seen that we make data collection simple and efficient by directly involving the customer. And this helps improve the quality of the data collection as well as the speed of a credit decision. Secondly, we have made the decision process clear and precise. Each user can see the same data, enhance it further, communicate with each other via the integrated chat function, which is linked to the credit request. Thirdly, we have made the process smarter by adding AI, which guides the human in its decision-making. We believe this is a true game changer for commercial lending, as it will largely reduce the cost for a credit decision as well as the time to decision. And such banks will gain a competitive advantage. Last but not least, our application is multi-device capable, and I apologize, we have some issues with the adapter here to display this on the screen. But basically, you can log in from any device, from a tablet, from a mobile phone, as now it's working. And this gives a completely new freedom to RMs, credit officers, head of credits, and now they can also complete jobs, tasks on the go. The reason why we participate in Finovate is we wanted to show potential customers, and we know there are many banks here, that we can radically improve commercial lending, and this is under huge change globally in banking. Also, we are raising a Series A as our team is growing, and please come and visit us at our stand backstage. Thank you very much.